Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's Catherine here with Tullamore Alive Fitness and another bar class for you. What's going to be different about today's bar class is it's designed to reduce or prevent knee pain when you're doing the exercises. Often one of the barriers we have when it comes to getting in good shape or getting our body the best it can be is we have pain when we exercise. So I'm going to show you a few modifications that I would offer to people in my classes if they had knee pain during some of the bar moves. So grab your chair and let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin with one hand on our chair in a first position. First position is, you can see my dog's tail creeping by. First position is heels together, knees are following your toes, okay? What often happens in this that causes knee pain is people are tight in their hips, and as a result, even though they can open their feet wide, there's tension in their knee because their hip isn't opening wide with the movement. So we're going to begin by setting up our feet in a way that we feel like our hips can support that much rotation. So you can play with a few of these if you would like. If this here is still causing you knee pain, okay, so if this isn't a good modification for you, two ways you can change a first position to a more knee-friendly exercise. You can either widen to a second position, often feels okay for people. So again, my knees are tracking my toes, or you can come to a regular squat. So sitting your bum back, weight in your heels like so. So we're gonna warm up like this, activating our large muscle groups as we go. So we're gonna go for 8, you got it, 7, nice tall spine, 6, almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, next one you're gonna hold at the bottom here, little pulses. Again, this is another modification you can add. Often a little pulse is okay for people's knees versus the big bend up and down. So I'm either like this here pulsing, like this, or like that, pushing my weight into my heels, okay? We're gonna go 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you haven't already stepped out to second position, please do so now. You're going to plie down and up. Okay, so if this is hurting your knees or isn't working well, you're going to hold static for me and see how that feels, okay? You're also welcome to try some of the other modifications I have already offered you. We're gonna go for 8. 7, you got it. 6, almost there, wide chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, next one, hold here. If you've been holding static this whole time as your modification, I know your legs are burning, you're looking good. Okay, so keep as you are. We're gonna go for 8, sink a little bit lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way back to your first position modification. So I'm either first position, like so. I'm staying in second position, changing the angle of my feet if that feels better, or I'm going into my squat. It's up to you. If you're in your squat, weight is in your heels, yes? We go for 8, 7, you got it. 6, nice job. 5, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. So wherever you are holding static, doing your best job, okay? We're gonna go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let's get a little quad stretch. Taking some nice deep breaths. And we aren't done, so don't relax. We're just getting a quad stretch break. One thing about knee pain, so it can happen for a lot of different reasons, as well as can be fixed a lot of different ways. So depending on your specific case, and you can ask your healthcare provider, switch sides, pulling that heel up to your bum as best as you can. But sometimes exercise or moving the joint or developing muscle strength around that joint or in the surrounding ones can help improve things. So you might find that doing the modifications are going to make it so you can do some of the other moves you couldn't previously. But like I said, it depends case to case basis. and release. Okay, give everything a little shake. So next move, I'm going to show you how to modify our lunges. So a typical lunge, we step back, front knee behind front toes, step back up. Again, this can bother people's knees. So your substitute move is a single leg deadlift. And this is really good for building lots of stability, especially down here in your ankle and your foot. So we're going to inhale tall, roll our shoulders back, exhale them down. Place your hands lightly on your chair in front of you. And then you are going to lift your right leg here, okay? So lift your right leg, and we are going to lean forward, hinging at our hips. Then with our left leg, you're gonna squeeze that bum cheek, pull yourself back up to standing, okay? So lean forward, yeah, spine is straight. And exhale back to standing, pulling that bum cheek in. So one thing about lunges, keep going, are they exercise your glute muscles or your bum muscles. So this is another exercise that's also going to exercise those muscles. Yeah, let's get 3 more. If you're unstable, no big deal. Engage that core. Hips are pointing down towards the ground. 2 more, you got this. Lean forward, core is strong, hips are square. I know, is this more or less fun than lunges? Unclear, okay. 1 more. And release. We're going to give it a little shake. Let's go to our other side, doing our best. Exhale your shoulders back, roll them down. You're standing on your right leg this time. Core is strong, ready, lean forward. Maybe you've moved your chair a bit further away. And then squeeze your right bum cheek as you come to standing, okay? We lean forward, hands light on our chair, and we squeeze our bum back to standing. You got it. Don't give up here, you guys. We want that sensation in our leg. We want to be developing that strength in our leg muscles and our core. Okay, how about 4 more here with me? Giving your body some love. We're going to go for 4. Squeeze that bum as you come up. 3, you got it. Be mindful of those hips. I know they want to open to the side. Point those hip bones down. There's 2. 1 more. And release. Okay, again, give those legs a little shake. We're going to come down to whatever position you feel like you can hold. So first, second, or a squat this way. If you have a wall and you want to use it to get into a wall sit, if that's okay for your knees, feel free to. You can also change how much bend you have in your knees. So I'm going to come to second position. That's my favorite one for holding for extended periods of time. So sink down into your hold. You are engaging your muscles here. Your spine is tall in any of those variations we're offering. And we are going to move our arms a little bit. So bring your arms forward. We're going to begin by lifting up and down, just like that. I don't know if today's video is clearer for you at all, but I have upgraded to a new phone. And I feel like now you can see literally everything. I think you can even see there was a dent on my wall I put in it not long ago, moving a chair around. You can see if I've shaved recently. Everything you can see. Okay, keep your arms long. You're gonna go for 4, almost there. 3, 2, hold strong, your core is strong, and sink down here. We're gonna do little pulses. If you are holding on the wall, that can be little pulses if that feels okay for your knees. We're gonna go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to hold again. So whatever variation you are in, you are holding, you are strong, you can do this. Core is engaged. Next, you're going to open and close both arms. So open and close, open and close. One thing about doing these classes online is you sort of have to look out for yourself in how your body's feeling. So if I'm asking too much of you today, feel free to change it up. Doesn't have to look exactly like this. I genuinely want what's best for you, okay? So get a good workout in, push yourself, but also show your body some love. We're gonna go for 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Next one, you're going to come overhead. You can give yourself a little stretch, side to side. Yeah, just moving how feels good, doesn't have to look any specific way. And then shake it off. Last move, we are going to turn to face our chair, please. You are going to roll your shoulders back. Knees are soft, so they don't have to be locked. They can have a little soft bend to them. But we are going to move straight up. So there's going to be no rocking forward or back. So you're going to lift up onto your heels and lower, lift and lower. If you have plantar fasciitis, this move is not necessarily for you. So instead of doing a heel lift, you're going to do a toe lift. Okay, so you lift and lower your toes, engaging the front muscle here instead of the back one with the heel lifts. So you're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Remember, we don't rock at all in this movement. We are staying nice and tall as we go. If you are lifting your heels, you are pushing forward into your big toe, keeping even pressure on your feet. We are protecting our knees here with this movement. We are not going to collapse in or out with our ankles, okay? So you're strongly lifting up and down. Yeah, and both moves are great, either the toe raise or the heel raise. Let's go for 8. We want a little sensation in our calves, yes? 7. Maybe it's a lot of sensation for you. You'll have to decide. 6. 5, almost there. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. You're going to hold at your top variation. So either like so or like so. Yeah, if you're lifting those toes, you can feel how that engages your quad muscles around as well, which can help stabilize your knee joint. We're going to go for 8. 7, you got this. 6. 5, whatever you're doing is great. 4, 3, 2, and release. Okay, you can give everything a little shake, what feels good. Let's give ourselves a figure 4 stretch, which I think is nice to do with the use of a chair. I wish I could remember which participant in my class once did this with a chair, but I think it's 10 out of 10. It's my favorite end of bar stretch. So here we're opening up our hips, which I mentioned earlier in class. Often a tight hip can cause knee pain in some of these moves. So we are giving ourselves a little hip stretch here. If you feel pain in your knee while you're doing this stretch, what I want you to do is you're going to flex your foot. So instead of having a loose ankle, which can torque your knee, you're going to pull those toes back. And now we have a really strong line from toe to knee where everything is in alignment. Okay, still encouraging that hip stretch. One thing when we're working out our body, so we have different types of joints, so it's important to remember that our knee is a hinge joint, primarily these movements. So there can be a little bit of rotation in it, but what it's primarily meant to do is open and close like a door hinge or a book are the movements for a knee joint. So our hip might be rotating open here, but our knee we want to be able to keep in a nice line. Let's switch sides. So again, if you have knee pain in this, you're going to pull your toes back, sit tall on your chair, and we can gently ease that hip open, getting that stretch there. Something I'm excited for that is not related to this video is I have ordered myself a pair of lime green tights that I just feel like I need to teach fitness these days. I actually, despite teaching fitness, I think like 6 days a week out of the 7, I only have currently 2 working pairs of fitness tights. So they get to go through the wash a lot. So I've ordered 2 more pairs, which it's about time, honestly. And 1 pair is lime green and the other will be a surprise. So it's something I'm really looking forward to getting. And like I said, is long overdue. Okay, and release. Like I mentioned, part of a bar class is about posture, and just because we're being kind to our knees in this doesn't mean we aren't going to practice that. I want you to roll your shoulders back, wide chest. If you want, you can lift your chest a little bit if that feels okay for your back. And then you can grip your chair, helping to create space along those collarbones. So keep in mind, typically posturally, we are tight here, loose here. So good posture for us might be opening our chest and tightening or strengthening those upper back muscles. I probably shouldn't have said tightening, because tightening is different than strengthening. You can have tight muscles that are weak muscles. So I'm strengthening here my upper back muscles. I'm not looking to tighten them. Take a few more deep breaths, opening your chest a little bit more, being mindful how that feels for your back. And release. You can give everything a little shake. If you would like to bring a bit of spine movement in here, you can come forward and do a few dynamic moves here. So just a gentle rounding, a gentle opening up. We'll just go for 4. I know this has turned into chair yoga class. 3. We're almost done, I promise. 2. One last one. And release. That's all I have for you planned today. Hopefully these modifications will help it so you can access some of the other bar videos I posted and modify them yourselves. You're totally in control here of your own exercise journey. I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're interested in seeing more videos, please subscribe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.